Get ready for the action because the Cincinnati Bengals are heating up the betting world. After the NFL schedule release, the Bengals are favored in 15 games next season, setting a franchise record. And ESPN's Pamela Maldonado just dropped a massive column spotlighting a Bengals 22-1 line for winning the Super Bowl, diving deep into the travel logistics and the late-season matchups that could redefine their playoff positioning in December. Coach Zach Taylor and the potential ceiling of Deshaun Watson. Finally, an analyst is making a bold prediction for 2026. Eric Williams is arguing that the Cincinnati Bengals have the advantage of continuity and an explosive offense, stating it's their best shot at reaching the Super Bowl since the 2021 season. But he warns that if Joe Burrow isn't healthy, the Bengals are dead in the water. Stay with us because we break down every angle. The Cincinnati Bengals are generating significant national attention following the release of the NFL schedule, positioning them as a compelling bet for upcoming seasons. The team is favored in 15 of the next 16 games, setting a franchise record. Beyond standard game spreads, the Bengals have garnered attention in futures markets, showing a strong presence in playoff odds and win totals. Furthermore, ESPN's Pamela Maldonado recently highlighted a Bengals 22-1 line for winning the Super Bowl in a national column. Maldonado noted that Cincinnati's home game schedule in the latter half of the season, particularly against teams like the Chiefs and Baltimore, creates intriguing playoff positioning dynamics. The team faces a challenging stretch, including a demanding three-game sequence starting in Week 9 that involves international travel and consecutive primetime games, interspersed with 4 road games. Analysts suggest that if the defensive rebuild progresses and the team navigates the logistical hurdles of the middle schedule, their strong home game concentration late in the year makes them a formidable contender. While acknowledging the inherent risks of gambling, the current odds and schedule suggest a high-stakes environment for the Bengals moving forward. Ohio State football has secured a commitment from 4-star edge rusher Wyatt Smith, the son of former Cincinnati Bengals All-Pro defensive end Justin Smith. The commitment was officially received on May 17. Smith is a physically imposing player, standing 6'6" and weighing 235 pounds, and is projected as the number 11 edge rusher and number 9 prospect from Florida in the 2027 class, holding a ranking of number 78 overall according to 247 Sports Composite rankings. Hailing from Fort Lauderdale, Smith attended St. Thomas Aquinas High School, an institution also known for producing former Ohio State defensive end Joey Bosa, who was the number 3 pick in the 2016 NFL Draft. Smith demonstrated his prowess in 2025, leading his team in tackles and sacks, recording 155 tackles, 24 tackles for loss, 13 sacks, 2 pass breakups, and 2 forced fumbles, according to 247 Sports. Smith navigated several offers, including those from Indiana and Missouri, before ultimately choosing the Buckeyes. This commitment marks the 8th 4-star commitment for Ohio State in the 2027 class, following a commitment from 5-star edge rusher DJ Jacobs in December 2025. The connection to the NFL is notable, as Smith's father, Justin Smith, was drafted by the Bengals 4th overall in the 2001 NFL draft out of Missouri and enjoyed 5 consecutive Pro Bowl seasons with the San Francisco 49ers. The Cincinnati Bengals are undergoing a significant defensive overhaul, driven by strategic moves highlighted by Dexter Lawrence, which also set the stage for the 2026 NFL draft emphasis, alongside key free agent acquisitions like Boy Mafe and Brian Cook. Despite possessing a roster talent that positions them as the best in the Joe Burrow era, the team has struggled, missing the playoffs for 3 consecutive seasons. Questions surrounding head coach Zac Taylor's impact are being raised, though his 2 previous 9-8 seasons suggest stability. Analysts believe that if the Bengals maintain health and the defensive changes prove successful, they are positioned to secure a top seed in the AFC playoffs. In a contrasting scenario, the ceiling and floor predictions for the AFC landscape heavily feature Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns. If Watson secures the starting role, he could lead the Browns to an average performance, leveraging his past success. However, the more probable outcome suggests a challenging matchup for the Browns, potentially resulting in a 5-win season. Furthermore, first-year head coach Todd Monken may face difficulties establishing his coaching rhythm. This scenario suggests that the Watson-led Browns could be a difficult opponent for many teams. The Cincinnati Bengals face a critical juncture as analysts weigh in on their 2026 prospects, with a significant focus on the health of quarterback Joe Burrow. Recent seasons have seen the team underperform, despite possessing a top-tier offense and a formidable defense. The lack of playoff appearances in the last 3 seasons, coupled with a sub-9 win record over that span, has fueled speculation about the team's future. However, not all analysts are pessimistic. Eric Williams, in a bold prediction piece for Fox Sports, suggests the Bengals could finally embark on a deep playoff run. Williams highlighted the team's advantage in divisional continuity, citing the return of all 11 players and the explosive offense led by a healthy Burrow. He posited that if the LSU quarterback remains healthy, the Bengals hold their best chance for a Super Bowl appearance since the 2021 season, though he noted an experienced backup option in place. Conversely, other voices emphasize the paramount importance of Burrow's health. One commentator stated emphatically that without Joe Burrow staying healthy, the Bengals are effectively finished. This perspective argues that no amount of defensive improvement or coaching prowess can compensate for the quarterback's absence. The priority, according to this view, must be keeping the number 9 healthy, as a single season of underperformance is not sustainable for a franchise quarterback of Joe Burrow's caliber. While acknowledging the need for defensive improvements, citing the 9-8 record in 2024, where the defense struggled, the consensus points toward 2026 being defined by Burrow's ability to lead the team into the postseason for the first time in 3 years. All eyes are now fixed on the quarterback to determine if the Bengals can achieve a breakthrough in the postseason.